Hi, I'm Maureen Tara Nelson of MTN Matchmaking. Today is Matchmaking Day, but it's also our weekly blog day. So thanks for all the great questions that have been emailed in, and please continue to email in your questions to maureen@mtnmatchmaking.com. Today's question comes from Paul, and I have to say it is one of my favorite questions and something that I've been asked usually the most in my 15 years of matchmaking. Paul writes in that he's been divorced for 3 years now, and he thinks his question might seem very obvious, but here it is. How do you know when it's the right time to include sex in a relationship? So there are 2 things that you need to do before, or you should do before you include sex in the relationship. And before I begin, let me just remind everyone, it is never appropriate to have sex on the first date. I have never seen this work out in my 15 years of matchmaking and dating coaching. Okay, so providing that you are looking for a committed relationship, Paul, which I'm assuming you are, because otherwise you would be using the free dating sites that people could have multiple sexual partners. So I am assuming that you're looking for the committed relationship. So the 2 questions you need to ask each other are, 1, are we compatible? Now this typically takes people a few months before you even know if you're compatible. But once you determine that you think you are, then you know you're getting close. The second thing is you both have to have that talk. And what that talk is sitting down together and asking each other, are we both looking for a monogamous relationship? No one wants to be having sex with someone knowing that they're having sex with multiple partners. So by asking each other that very important question, that should make it easier if you want to have sex. However, how do you know if your partner is telling you the truth? Well, thanks to Mary, who wrote in a question of that same idea, you'll have to tune in next week to hear the answer. Thanks, and see you next week.